27-yard line. Riggs in motion. Back to Woods. And look at Ickey Woods go! Finally dragged down by Rod Woodson, who had to run a long way to get him. Brooks in the backfield. Lloyd coming from the outside. Can't get there. Rod Woodson with the interception after Eddie Brown had it hit him.
120 degrees and extremely hot in Tempe. Steelers only shining moment. Rod Woodson, sprinter speed, 92 yards. As no one will catch him on this play. He takes it down the sidelines and into the end zone, but that was just about all to celebrate.
The pickpockets were Dwayne Woodruff and number 26, Rod Woodson. Woodson helped the aggressive Pittsburgh defense produce the third highest takeaway total. Woodson displayed the form that made him a Pro Bowl kick returner.
Taken by Woodson. Now he's heading to the outside of the 30, the 35, 40, up over the 45, the 50, down the sideline. Being pursued by Alisik. He's going to go the distance, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
The 20-17 victory helped the sun break through for the 5-6 Steelers.
And the Steelers maybe can come up with a big defensive play.
Moon hands it off, and Lorenzo White running the far side. He takes a mighty hit, fumbles the ball. The Steelers have the football.
Then I asked for a big defensive play, and Rod Woodson comes through. What a play by Rod Woodson.
Rod Woodson's kamikaze hit and fumble recovery set up the Steelers.
With the ball again. This time picked off by Rod Woodson. This sets up a field goal. What was the laughers? Now 31. David Craig was the story today. Hadn't played since week 1. Here he hits Tommy Kane. Thomas Everett with the miss, and only the speed of Rod Woodson could run Kane down before he gets into the end zone.
Because it gives Boomer a chance to strike. Last play of the first quarter, Boomer looks at the end zone, and he is picked off by Rod Woodson. But wait a minute, did he push Eddie Brown, TJ?
Some pushes are very subtle, Robin. This was not one of them.
7:19 to play in the first quarter. Barker's kick. Wobbling. Not too good. And up comes Woodson. Bobbles it at the 22. Gets it back up at the 25, the 30. Here he comes. Up over the 50, the 45, the 40, the 30, down to the 20. He's going 10, 5, touchdown Pittsburgh. Woodson came right through Kansas City like water through a sieve.
Cornerback Rod Woodson added another dimension to his game with a career-high 6 sacks. Woodson also maintained his status as one of the premier coverage cornerbacks in the NFL, and his play overshadowed.
Jerry Rice is lined up in the slot to the right. Man in motion, they swing it out to Rathman, and Rathman is hit at about the 6-yard line. Rodden was the first man to get to him. Maybe he might have called a timeout. First and goal at the 6. Young passes out to Brett Jones, and he is hit. And a fine play by Rod Woodson. Remember, Woodson was second on the team in quarterback sacks last year with 6. Steelers have to be wary of it. 2nd and 7. There's the blitz. And the pass is intercepted. Rod Woodson is down to Niner territory. Watch the pressure on the left side by Green. Young gets away from him, and now he's going to float this ball to Jones. Too high. Zone coverage by the Steelers. That's why Woodson was there for the interception. Johnson carries it past the 30th.
Shows you the athletic ability he possesses. What a great player. Watch him lay out here. He's on the this side of the screen here. And he got a false start, a flying start. That's why he gets in there and makes this block. Boy, the officials are having an opening day for themselves, aren't they? They blew that call.
End zone. 17-13. Young on the run, but it's picked up by Rod Woodson. A nice play, and watch this, he's not done. The pitch to D.J. Johnson, and here comes the fun. Oh, let me get a block. Oh, let me go. Oh, let me go. I better. Oh, Nelly got hit a little late with a headbutt. And oh, they're really getting it on down there. Second play from scrimmage from New Orleans. Wade Wilson hasn't thrown an interception in 107 passes. Oops. Rod Woodson with the deflection off Derek Brown, and he could go all the way with blocking. 63 yards.
Johnson would return. Second quarter, Steelers get a jump start on special teams. That is Rod Woodson weaving his way across midfield. Stepping into Mark Carrier. Testaverde again, picked off this time by Rod Woodson. Art Modell.
So very dangerous at corner. Jeff Blake looking across the field. Oh, look, about to pick it up, and he could go all the way. Touchdown, 31-7 Steelers. And then the blitz. Woodson, but they blitz corners from the Ukor is a surfer, but bad news early for Rod Woodson. Twists his knee. Tommy, it looks like a turf injury.
This is the way many injuries happen. No hit on Rod Woodson, just trying to plant, come back.
Deion Sanders out here man-to-man on Woodson. Watch Woodson. He just forces him to the outside, gets his hands on him to know where you are. I think that's just decoy anyway.
Rod Woodson, many thought he'd never play this year, and he worked and worked after that knee surgery after the first game of the season, and he made one of those typical great corner plays of his.
Well, look at Rod Woodson right here. He's single coverage on the outside by Michael Orban. A good plant, and if that ball is thrown to the outside, he's going to intercept it.
So on fourth down, John Chet.
His first pass today, even he played so well last week. Picked up by Rod Woodson, the veteran, who missed almost all of last year with an injury. Good, go all the way. He beats me to the end zone. They're moving up. Now, if I can see it, why can't Jeff Blake see it? They're coming up the middle, and he's down, and he fumbles, and Rod Woodson picks it up, and it's gone. It's as simple as that. The 10th sack results in a touchdown. 20-10, the Steelers winning.
Another receiver, and then Carnell Lake, very deceptive blitz here, starts back in the coverage, then comes on Tony Banks and forces the interception to Woodson.
Mike Tomczak was subs, and he was called for intentional grounding. Heath Schuler picked up by Rod Woodson. Later in the first quarter, Schuler passing, tipped by Bryant Young. Mario Bates, no, Rod Woodson, second interception, and let get him go. Almost looking like the mercurial Rod. Mike Ditka benches Heath Schuler, and he goes to Danny Werfel. Fifth play, Rod Woodson, the hat trick, down the sidelines. Sets up a Garrison for 10 game. Same score fourth quarter. Glenn Foley back to pass. Rod Woodson, the veteran, can still do it. He could go all the way. His second pick of the afternoon, 60-yard touchdown, 3 picks thrown by Glenn Foley. Donald Hollis in. Late first quarter, Hollis, who's led the Raiders with 3 wins. Oh no! Picked off by Rod Woodson. Second pick for a touchdown this year. 8th in his career, the record 9 by Ken Hughes. Bench following the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, Ty Detmer is in, and look at Rod Woodson. He's made a career of doing this. He could go all the way. His 8th interception return for a touchdown, tying him with Dion for second place. Ken Houston, the NFL mark, with 9. Well, touchdown passes, career high. And then a bit of history. Rod Woodson could go all the way for the 9th time in his career. Late second, it's 13-0, and Jeff Blake is picked off by Rod Woodson, going to the Pro Bowl now as a free safety. His 54th interception ties him with the legendary Willie Brown. Could he go all the way for the 3rd time this year? If he does, it's his 10th return.
Fourth quarter, becoming the first team since the '85 Bears to turn in consecutive shutouts.
And Rod Woodson recovers. Rod Woodson made the
in the pocket. Pretty good time. Throws down the middle. It's picked off.
And Rod Woodson were masters against the deep ball, creating havoc and turnovers. In his 14th season, Rod Woodson intercepted 4 and was selected to his 9th Pro Bowl. The heart and soul.
Saw that feature this morning.
Yes, we did. 10-0 in the second quarter. Rod Woodson with career interception number 58, tying Emmett Thomas for 8th all-time. Boy, is
Giants 0 for 7 on 3rd down, looking at a 3rd and 3 here. Over the middle. Hilliard, first down across the 35-yard line.
Later, it doesn't seem to be as serious as it looks. They took him in for the x-rays, but there's definitely blood on it, and it is definitely sore. At this point in time, I'd say he's questionable. Back to you.
All right.
Ike Hilliard does not get complete possession of the football and make a football move, and it's pretty close.
It was awful.
I got to see it again. He has possession. The ball does slide just a little.
A long trail for him to a Super Bowl title by way of Cleveland. Once again, the final score of Super Bowl 35, Baltimore 34, New York Giants 7.
And to the state of Maryland, this belongs to you.
Mr. Modell, for you, I know this is the completion of a dream. For the people who have followed your franchise for 40 years from Cleveland and to Baltimore, what do you have to say to them all?
I'm grateful to so many people. I want to pick out my family, my son David, my son John, Brian Billick, the best coach in the National Football League, Ozzie Newsome, and wait a second, and my boss, Pat Modell. A little chair, please.
Congratulations, Art. Congratulations.
3rd and 1. McNair, the flip to Mike Green, the halfback option, Rod Woodson. Did he close in a hurry or what?
He closed in a hurry.
Go for 2, don't get it. 32-27 Ravens. Manning, over the middle, and history. Rod Woodson with the pick and the convoy. He could go all the way into the record book. His 10th career touchdown on an interception, setting an all-time NFL mark. Manning and Moore.
And it almost was all they needed.
On the quarterback sneak, dives, football comes loose. Didn't hear a whistle. Woodson picks it up. He's running up the far sideline. No whistle. Rod Woodson going up the far sideline. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5. He's in for a touchdown. Touchdown Ravens. Wilson picked up the fumble. There was no whistle. He went down the far sideline, but this will be under review.
The run back was overturned, however, and Tennessee held a slim lead in the 3rd quarter. Ranked 2nd over with a sane bruiser.
Enough that it took it out of Woodson's grasp.
On 2nd and 10, McNair under pressure, steps away, throws incomplete, intercepted this time.
I don't believe it.
Did you believe Rod Woodson is going to score another touchdown? And this will make his NFL record 11 touchdowns by interception. Rod Woodson.
And up into the black hole he goes. And again,